You guys loved the videos that I posted on TikTok about curating and starting your own marketing agency. I hope this video here kind of, puts everything together and seals it up for you so you could know a little bit more about what I'm talking about. To the girls who bought the Girl Marketing 101, I love y'all down. I feel like the girls who bought the Girl Marketing 101, I feel like the girls who bought the Girl Marketing 101 are my girls who are actually in this shit, and we're gonna make money together, babe. Like, once y'all marketing agencies start popping off, I'm gonna be like, hey, I got a client, let me send them to I got a client, let me send them to because y'all are gonna have even more separate vibes than what I do. And I know a lot of you guys said, am I hiring? No, babe, I'm not hiring. I want y'all to start the agency and y'all get the bread by yourselves. Come on. So today's video, I'm going to give you an example of what you could do for athleisure brand if that's your vibe for your marketing agency. And so I want to answer a few questions based on each slide, because I feel like people ask me questions based on each one. Somebody asked me, can they do clothing brands? No, I think, was it clothing brands or styling? No, somebody asked me, can they do a marketing agency based on styling? And you definitely can. I feel like a lot of people want to do styling for a living, and a lot of brands suck at styling their clothes and pieces for shoots. So I definitely think that you should push yours towards like your shoots. Clothing brand owners or athleisure brand owners, y'all shoots suck because of styling, and you definitely can create a whole agency just based on curating outfits for brand shoots. Hopefully that answers your question. So let's act like you watched all my TikTok videos, you're thinking in your head, you're getting your mood board, starting to do content ideas and all those things. Now you're at the point where you picked your niche that you're gonna do, and you have your marketing agency as well. Okay, yeah, so you picked your marketing agency, you've been promoting it because you use the Girl Marketing 101. You guys don't know how to promote your marketing agency? That's what Girl Marketing 101 is for. I'm going to teach you how to have this template that you use to get people to keep coming back to your content. So the content can turn into businesses, starting to create sales for you through your Stan account and all these things. And I am going to teach you guys how to do products, how to set up products and do all those things as well. That's what this YouTube channel is for. This is your client. I did a little script. OMG, babe, I love your ideas of curation for athleisure brands. I just booked your blah, blah, blah. Packed for the curation strategy. I need help with the vibes. OMG, this is you. OMG, thanks, babe. Let me get started with it. Okay, so that's definitely how it's going to go down, or they're just going to buy a a la carte service that you have. The next step that you want to do, you immediately want to go mood board before creating any marketing or curation strategy. This is the first step. The first step is pretty simple, guys, because all you're doing is doing the part that we both want to and love to do, which is just putting some photos together that make a vibe. Now, when it comes to you having a marketing agency and you're getting hired for curation and marketing, I want you guys to always go the complete opposite of what you think the customers think that they want, right? So obviously, if they're super anal and they're saying, I want this, then you give them that. But if they're a little bit more loose about it, you're going to say, okay, I'm going to do something completely different than you think you want the brand or the business to be, and you give them something different. So in this case, for this athleisure brand, I went kind of like the Rick Owens goth, super healthy girl, and it's not the Pink Pilates, Aloe, Sephora type of girl, right? It's not the Pink Pilates, Sephora, Erewhon type of girl. She's a little bit more dark. She's a little bit more darker, secluded. She has her own vibe. She's giving Mary-Kate and Ashley, the road type situation going on, right? So you definitely want to curate outside of the box. Learn how to curate in a way where they know that their mind will be open more than anything when they get it back, the strategy back, right? Because we want to make people shocked and also have value in what we say. Now, the second step is using these mood board photos to create content ideas. So content ideas that I came up with was my Pilates diet. And what I mean by that is the girl will have like something like this, like a matcha or a cigarette. And she's like using it, like sweating really bad with her really cool like fit on, right? What is a pink Pilates princess? Love this question. Okay, for this content idea, what is a pink Pilates princess? I think that it should have like two friends, and one's this like goth Rick Owens vibe, and the pink Pilates princess is like on the side of her, and they're kind of like looking at each other weird. I think that would be hilarious. And then it says, my bestie using Bluetooth instead of wired headphones, because I feel like this aesthetic is very much like 2000s, but the futuristic version of it. So I put wired, talking about the headphones, because I feel like this type of girl would be obsessed with wired headphones instead of Bluetooth. So that's how I would go about creating the content strategies and the content ideas. If you guys need a little bit more help with that, just comment, make more content idea videos. They're not hard. I'm kind of just looking at them and just making them based on the activities that they're doing in all the pictures. How do they create this content? So within your pack of anything that you do, you want to teach them, not teach them, but give them a really good summary of how they're going to make the content that you put on the mood board and the content ideas. How are they going to recreate that? What's the vibe that they're going for? So, for example, with this one, I put, while creating this content or curating the brand, you should focus on darker colors with your products. The weather should always look overcast early in the morning. The models you use should have dark features. You should anchor with products like SIGs, wire headphones, Rick Owens. So that's basically what you kind of give like a summary of the entire vibe of the shoot. You're basically giving a setup description of everything that brand owner needs to, be successful on their next shoot, their next product, next service, anything like that. This is what this is for. And I think a lot of brand owners, they would love to have something as simple as a little paragraph of going over the mood board that you just curated for them. And not even just a paragraph, but just that the vibes are with it as well. And maybe even give them like a day in the life typed out for their customer as well, for the how do they create this content. This part wants to be very much clarifying as much as you can. This is what's going to keep them coming back, because you clarify it well. Okay, so when it comes to create a 2-week content calendar, I know you're like, no, babe, I'm not creating a content calendar. I completely understand, but I do think that you creating a content calendar also gives you an edge that most people who are kind of curating for a living don't. They don't show that they can also do other things, which is like a content calendar, and that could lead to more opportunities as well. So I definitely think that you should add a content calendar if you're not lazy about it. But if you're lazy about it, don't add one, because you're not going to see anything out of it, to be honest, right? So yeah, you definitely want to do this out of the kindness of your own heart. It may take up some time, but again, you don't have to do 2 weeks. You can literally just do 1 week. But I love the 4th step, because when you give something to people, even if it's something small, it's like a 2-week content calendar, people immediately will always remember that. And I think as a service provider, it's our kind of goal to make the person who's paying to feel comfortable. So a 2-week content calendar, again, it's optional, but I do think that they should have that for their drops and all those things. They will always remember you for doing that, and even turn into a client because of that as well. Again, if you're having a hard time right now, like marketing the marketing agency, or you're asking me, how do I get the customers? How do I get the people, the clients to come to me? It's definitely a simple template and a simple few tweaks that I have for that. And it's my Girl Marketing 101. Guys, this shit, I'm not gonna lie to you, this gives you everything you need to start just today. Guys, you can make that $45 back that you're gonna spend with me instantly. I want as many of you guys to get it so you could start creating, making money for yourself. And also, I think this makes it easier for you guys to start understanding which niche that you should pick. I just think that what we have going on right now is low-key bigger than all of us. And I think we're going to be making so many girls so much money. And I'm so ready for it. I hope you are too. And I'll see you guys super soon.